only for the most special, most important aspects of our lives, the people of our lives. If you know what's coming, I'm sorry, you're prepared for the horror that awaits you. If not, don't worry, we'll all get through this together. Ooh. So, hear about that. So the important part about this is that this is not just Nick and I up here talking. This is actually going to be a sing-along. And we have just passed out the lyrics of the chorus to a song that we have written for this special occasion that we like to call The Marriage of Tricia and Drew. And I'm going to have Nick practice the chorus for you because you've never heard the song before, and in many ways, we've never heard the song before either. So if you pick up the rhythm, feel free to sing along the first time. Don't worry, I'll have other chances to practice.
Well, it ain't no bride, it ain't no boast. The perks are great and merry. We sing our song to make our toast, 'cause Trish and Drew are married. I spread the news by rail post from landlocked to estuary, and don't leave room for the Holy Ghost. 'Cause Trish and Drew are married. Call the president for the wait is smiling through. Raise a glass to the firmament for the marriage of Trish and Drew. To the marriage of Trish and Drew.
College is a weird time. Like some cities, it's been rumored you rarely go out the way you came in. And that was true for a young man from Lynn who came in the kind of gentleman who will vote for Ruth Dwyer for governor of Vermont, and came out the kind of gentleman who will help get John Tierney elected to Congress. Lots of factors go into that transformation, and though I don't want to brag, Nick and I did that. But one thing stayed the same throughout his changes. This young man wanted to change the world. And if he couldn't change the world, he wanted to save a few people in it. And so he did some mathematical calculations and found a place where the most people needed saving. Detroit. Michigan, that is adjacent to a Great Lake and a canal, and definitively not a 10-hour drive from Burlington, Vermont. So after a year of service in Detroit, he became perhaps the only person in the world to say to themselves, I really like that. What do you have in an East Coast variety? That's not her. It's not Jeep. So after a year in Detroit, he traded walking into the third inning for free because no one's going to the games at Tigers games to walking in for free in the third inning at Orioles games. But he was always a Massachusetts native by heart, and Lynn was always the place where he was going to be. And the irony of the song, in the Atlanta Sports set version, not the irony, is that this young man from Lynn had to go to Burlington, Vermont, then Detroit, Michigan, then Baltimore, Maryland. Also, he could come back to Massachusetts and meet a young lady from Chelsea.
Trish and Drew got married. Spread the news, a real coast. From landlocked to married. And don't leave room for the Holy Ghost. 'Cause Trish and Drew got married. Alert the Pope, call the president, for a wait is finally through. Raise your glass to the firmament for the marriage of Trish and Drew. To the marriage of Trish and Drew.
And it might have been love at first sight, friends and neighbors, brothers and sisters. It might have been love at first sight between this young man from Lynn and the lady from Chelsea, except for two subtle factors. One, the young man from Lynn is a politician. And to make matters worse, the young lady from Chelsea is a lawyer. So an exploratory commission was established to Due diligence on several demographics was done, research was conducted, and while we're at it probably wouldn't hurt to see how this polls with Latino voters. And the good news, friends and neighbors, brothers and sisters, is that with the exception of two demographics, single men aged 18 to 35 who are disappointed the young lady from Chelsea is no longer on the market, and the mothers of single women who I would say were pretty darn broken up that this young man from Lynn would not be marrying their daughter. It pulled well with every other demographic, and then all they had to do was tell their friends, their closest friends, that they would be getting married. So they called us together. It was a bar. It was dark. There was beer. Serious hands were put on serious shoulders and direct eye contact was made. And Drew Russo told us that he wanted to spend his life with Patricia Ridge. And he was met, this statement was met with an utter, earth-shattering, soul-shaking, mountain-moving, total lack of surprise. Because we knew from the minute they had got together, this day would come. If for no other reason that Patricia would tolerate shenanigans like this. And there was nothing more for it. The legal paperwork was signed, the guest invitations were sent, the flowers were picked out, and all that was left to do was have a wedding.
Tricia and Drew got married. Bring the news by rail or post from Denmark's estuary. And don't leave room for the Holy Ghost, 'cause Tricia and Drew got married. Alert the Pope, call the President, for wait is finally through. Bring the glass to the firmament for the marriage of Tricia and Drew. To the marriage of Tricia and Drew.
You all are getting very good at that. This brings us to the part of the story where we get to now. Where you've had a wedding, we've had a few drinks, and you have had some practice singing the chorus. So we're going to sing this chorus one more time, and I want you to put all of the love you feel for Drew and Tricia into this version. I want you to put all your hopes for their happiness, all the dreams for their future, and a few of the cocktails you had during cocktail hour into this loud, loving, raucous, rowdy final chorus of the song we like to call The Marriage of Tricia and Drew.
Okay, everybody. Where? Ain't no crime, ain't no post. The perks are great and merry. We sing a song to make our toast, 'cause Tricia and Drew got married. Tell the news, where no post. Denmark's estuary. Don't leave room for the Holy Ghost, 'cause Tricia and Drew got married. Oh, all the president, all the wait is finally through. Raise a glass to the firmament, to the marriage of Tricia and Drew. To the marriage of Tricia and Drew.
Let's give it a round of applause. All right, guys, let's go again.